wanna be a killer. Everybody wanna be a pimp. Everybody wanna be what we see, even though we know it ain't them, and we know that ain't true.
Welcome back, family. For those of you new to the channel, I am Ryan the God, and we are the Kingdom. Now. I had a video all lined up, ready to talk about it, but I wanted to go over something specifically. Onlyfans is getting shut down, sort of. So Onlyfans just came up and said that they aren't going to do any more, I guess, sexual related content. Let me read you the article. So I don't read you all a super long article. I'm just going to give you the bullet points. This came from CNBC's website. And I quote, Onlyfans said it will no longer allow sexually explicit content starting October 1st. The company said the decision was taken to comply with requests from its banking and payment providers. End quote. We all knew this was coming. Everybody knew that this was coming. For those women who were doing the OnlyFans, a lot of people tried to tell them, like, you better start saving that money. But there seems to be a pattern that people who want fast money end up spending the money fast. So they're out buying bags, new cars, luxury apartments, and they don't have anything saved up. And then when people tried to tell them, especially when men tried to tell them or tried to warn them, they took offense to it and said, well, you don't know what I'm doing with my money. Men shouldn't tell women how to use their bodies or how to, save their money or what to invest in. We're like, hey, we're not telling you any of that. You do what you want with your body. But one, you need to save that money or do something with it, because this is a bubble. It's an economic bubble, and it's going to pop eventually. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is you have to worry about that stigma that's going to come afterwards. Just like how people in the adult film industry, you know what I'm talking about, that hub.com. I don't want to say the first word because, the algorithm. Anyway, tell them the same thing. If you're going to do it, you have to worry. You're going to have that stigma carried around with you for the rest of your life, pretty much. Mia Khalifa is a Muslim girl. She made $5 million off of the sex work, off of the adult films. And now she's saying that it's hard to find a boyfriend. She can't date. No one's going to hire her. Because now companies are doing very extensive background checks. So they're going to check your Instagram, your Facebook, if you even still have it. They're going to check your criminal record. They're checking to see if you have an OnlyFans, and they're checking to see what exactly you did in the past. And honestly, everything's digital. So it's not hard to find, even if you use a code name or like a stage name for your sex work, they can still find you. And a lot of people don't know this. If you do that type of work, you're prohibited from working with kids and working in healthcare. A lot of cases. See, so you can't even find, and those are the jobs that women naturally and tend to go to on their own. They just naturally go to those fields of work. So now what are you gonna do? But that's for another story. We tried to say it. We tried to say, hey, you should really think about this before doing it. But a lot of people just want the money, and then they get mad when guys don't want to date them. When they can't get a job, now what you doing? Now what you doing? You just sitting at home with all your money? Actually, with no money. Because what are you gonna do? I don't know. But I saw another article, and I wanted to jump to this. This one's kind of sad. It's not really that great. The title of the article is "I've been depressed and suicidal because of my mom's OnlyFans." All right, here we go. I'm 13 and my mom is 33. Things at school were never great. I'm sort of short, so I get picked on some, but it was manageable. That was until one of my classmates showed me a picture of my mom naked. I almost had a panic attack and had to be excused from the classroom. I ended up not showing up to school for the next few days. I was faking sick. I was hoping that things would cool off, but but they didn't. As soon as I got to school, almost everyone in my class was staring and laughing at me. Man, I feel bad for this dude. This has been going on for about a week now. I was wondering how my classmates even got the pictures, and apparently my mom advertised her OnlyFans on her personal Twitter account. Why would you? All right, let's keep on going. On her personal Twitter account. Some students from my school followed her, so they were able to see the nudes, and they have been spread everywhere. Yeah, spread it. I'm sorry, the letters are really small. They were spread everywhere. I don't even have a Twitter, so I don't know about any of this. The worst part is when I confronted my mom about this, she told me that I was overreacting and that sex work is basically the same as working at a bank or a grocery store. That's not the end of the article, but let me stop right there. No, it's not. No, it is not. It is not. I challenge you right now to find me a woman who is older, who has done sex work for a really long time. Find me someone who's older, who doesn't do it anymore, who says that they don't regret it, they're happy with it, and that it was just a good thing that they did in their life. You're not going to be able to find one. Most interviews that you see of ex-sex workers say that they can't find a husband or a boyfriend. They're very sad, and that the money, though some of them may still have a little bit of money left over, it wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it at all. It's not like working at a bank at all. I don't even know how do you equate the two, the bank or a grocery store? How are they the same? All right, let me finish this article. This is crazy, man. All right, let me find where I was at. She also said it makes her feel good about herself and that I should be happy that she's more confident now. Okay. Let me tell you something. That is incredibly selfish. That is incredibly selfish. So you're not even worried about your kid. He's only 13. So when you're 13, you're in what grade? Were you like ninth grade? Something like that. So he has to go through high school, the rest of high school. And he's already short. It's not like he's the star of the football team or star of the basketball team. He has to go through all of this with his short body and being laughed at because his mom has an OnlyFans account. So now all the kids see your mom. You're the guy. You're the kid whose mom is naked on OnlyFans. Everybody saw your mom naked. And she doesn't say sorry. She said you should be happy that she's more confident. It makes her feel good about herself. Hey man, they talk about guys being selfish, but women do some of the most selfish things. They will lie, and not all women, but they will lie and put their own kids through pain just so they can feel happiness. Once you're a parent, it's not about you anymore. Your number one priority is your kid. Number one. God first, then kids, then everything else. That's your number one priority. Oh, this makes me so mad. All right, let me finish. I told the principal, but they can't suspend thousands of students or take anyone's phones. I've been crying in my room every day for the past week. I don't think I can take it anymore. Well, sir, I doubt you're going to see this, but just, I don't know. First of all, don't kill yourself. That's never the issue. High school, first of all, kids are already jerks. So just, you're going to have to tough it out, man. You're going to have to tough it out because you're going to look back on this and I don't know. Hopefully you'll be able to no, you won't be able to laugh this one off. Hopefully it won't bother you as much, but just, I don't know. You have to tough this one out, and hopefully they'll forget about it, or hopefully something else will come along, because there's something happening new every single day. I wouldn't kill yourself over this. For you mothers out there, or if the mother happens to see this, you gotta Your kid comes first. Why would you put your kid through this? I remember something like this happened with LeBron James' mom when his mom was like sleeping with some of his teammates. Why would you do that? Out of all the men in the world, you want to sleep with your son's teammate? That's another story. I just had to read that article to you. OnlyFans is being shut down October 1. Ladies, if you don't have a game plan or you weren't planning for this, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you thought that this was just going to go on for years and years and years. It wasn't going to happen. OnlyFans is trying to rebrand because of that money. Those investors and those banks were like, yeah, we'll give you some more money, but not if you slinging some stuff like this. We can't be associated with this type of brand. Branding is very important. It doesn't matter what you do. Branding is very important. It sticks to you. That's why they call it a brand. A brand, you know, everybody know what a brand is when they take the hot stick and they hit you with it. That's a brand because it's permanent. It's very, very permanent. Even if OnlyFans cannot rebrand, there is no way that OnlyFans can rebrand it. I don't see it happening. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Is it plausible? Not really. The stigma that goes with an OnlyFans account right now, nah, man, it's not happening. It's not happening. Everybody thinks of OnlyFans is just like soft porn, pretty much. That's all. OnlyFans is just another way to look up porn, pretty much. It's designated to one specific lady that you like. That's all it is. I mean, yeah, true, guys have OnlyFans, but let's be honest, it's more so for women. You don't see guys or hear guys making all this kind of money through OnlyFans. Women always want to be looked at differently, but you know, they don't want to be looked at as sex objects, or they don't want to be looked at just for their bodies, and then those are the main ones going out starting OnlyFans pages. And then when they're done, when the well dries up, then they want to come out and they want to have a regular life. They want the same respect as a woman who actually works in a bank with a husband and 2 kids. You're not going to get the same respect. You're just not. That the society does not work. In a perfect world, yes, you will be able to get the same respect, but this isn't a perfect world. You're not going to get the same respect. You will probably never have the same, because that will always be held over your head unless you like change your face and change your name and then move to someplace like, I don't know, the middle of Utah or something like that where nobody knows you. Then yeah, you can start over. But if somebody knows who you are, like the Mia Khalifas, that's always going to be, even when she's an old woman, people are still going to hold that's a title that's going to be with her for the rest of her life. I don't really feel bad for them, because you should have thought about that. And I don't think that it was something that, I don't know, that nobody knew. Like everybody knows the risk, you know? Even if you're 18, you know the risk of doing something like an OnlyFans or like adult content. Everybody knows. I don't feel sorry for these people. I feel sorry for their kids if they have any. Maybe their parents. You know, no parent wants their child doing something like this. But it is what it is. You know, you made your bed, now you have to lie in it. What the old people say. That's it for today. If you made it this far, do me a quick favor. Just take 2 seconds and subscribe down below. Also hit that like button so you know when I post content. That's it. I will see you on another one. Yeah.